Yo, it's your boy Marita Boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. Boy, we got some sparks flying today in the Young Thug trial, the Rico case, man. We got some sparks flying in this courtroom, man. Hey, look, man, listen, I ain't gonna even tell you no lie. We ain't even really been tuned into the Young Thug case, man, because it's been so dry. It's been so boring. It's been so long, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. I see a lot of bloggers ain't been paying attention to what's been going on in the Young Thug trial. But let me tell you something, boy. We had some sparks today, boy. We had Young Thug lawyer Brian Steele thrown in jail. You know what I'm saying? We got the judge in the state doing shady stuff, having meetings with witnesses in the judge's chambers without notifying the defense. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boy, look, boy, listen, it's sort of like what's going on in the Melly trial. Listen, boy, if you get on them folks' bad side, boy, they'll do anything above and beyond to keep you and put you in jail. Even if you're guilty, even if you're not guilty, whatever. If they want you, they'll get you. And it's looking like uh it's by any means necessary. They want to put Thug in jail. You know what I'm saying? They doing underhanded, shady stuff. You know what I'm saying? Illegal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, look, bro, that's what I be trying to look. Listen, anything can happen in that courtroom. Um, and as we see, they will railroad you. They'll railroad you right in front of the whole world, man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm not saying Thug. I don't know if Thug guilty of this or he's not guilty of this. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we can clearly see that they'll do some stuff that's outside of the privy of the law. You know what I'm saying? You can't be having meetings with witnesses without notifying the defense. What are you telling the witness enough? Why are you having a meeting with a witness without the defense anyway? What you trying to hide? Listen, shout out to Chick 1000, aka the Chick 1K. We finna get into it, man, because this thing get real spicy.
All right, Mr. Steele, before I recessed, I asked you, how did you get this information? And it is not covered by work product. There's only one way you could have gotten it. So I'm going to ask you again.
And I respect that. And it gives me no joy, but as you know, Georgia rule of professional conduct, please check me. Rule 1.6, comment 5 reads, and this is what I have. 1.6.
I know what the rule says, but here's the thing.
Well, let me just.
But in order, you need to please tell me who you got it from. I'm not asking you sum and substance of anything as of yet, okay? But I need you to tell me how you got the information. If you don't tell me how you got the information, I'm going to hold you in contempt.
I understand. I don't want to be held in contempt.
And I don't want to hold you in contempt, but this is so sacrosanct to have a conversation in my chambers parroted to you and others. It is that serious.
Yeah. And that's why I raised it. It is that serious that we should have been there and it shouldn't have happened.
Sir, that's a whole separate issue. And that's why ex parte conversations are recorded.
Why would it be ex parte? You're acting like it's ex parte under seal.
It's ex parte. It's ex parte because that's what the state asked me to do. It's just like when you asked me for an ex parte conversation.
I've never asked this honorable court or any court to meet with me and a witness.
Sir,
So we're gonna pause it right there because I understand a lot of us don't understand some of this legal jargon. So ex parte. Ex parte means done with respect to or in the interest of one side only, or of an interested outside party. The owners made an ex parte application to the High Court for a stay on the decision. So that's what an ex parte means. What does ex parte mean in legal terms? Ex parte um, for one party, referring to motions, hearings, or orders granted on the request of and for the benefit of one party only. So that's what ex parte means. Let's keep going.
Bring off the issue.
I'm not.
The issue is, how did you, who
And this is Brian Steele, Young Thug's attorney. He's a very great, good attorney. He's a very high power attorney. Um, and he's wanting to know why did the court have a meeting with the witness and didn't inform the defense? Why was the state, the judge, and the witness in the judge's chambers having a meeting without notifying the defense? And what was this meeting about? Now, what the judge is saying is, how did you even know about this meeting? How did you know what about this meeting? And how do you know what's discussed in this meeting? Because this meeting was supposed to be a private meeting that you didn't know anything about, Mr. Steele. So we want you to snitch on who told you about this meeting, and we want you to tell us what they told you that was discussed in this meeting. And Mr. Steele saying, and YSL Steele saying, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Tell the judge I said, fuck you. We getting spicy, y'all. Y'all know I like drama, goddammit. Y'all know y'all like it. Hey, I ain't tuned into the third trial until this drama happened. Let's go.
How did you get this information?
I understand the issue. I promise you, I understand it. But what I'm trying to ask you is, if you look at comment 5, this is how I understand the law.
You cannot you can't violate something and then use privilege. Okay?
I'm not violating anything.
Okay, but that's why I'm saying, how did you get for information?
But just listen to what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay,
you're
but
saying,
see,
you're threatening me with
the
contempt.
privilege would occur. The privilege in 1.6 would occur if you were in the right place, right time to begin with. You weren't.
Let me tell you, I'm just reading from it. But if I'm reading it wrong, I'm not trying to.
Hold on. Did the judge just not use this weak ass excuse talking about if you was in the right place at the right time, you would have been in the meeting? Get the man, come on, judge. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
It says 1.6 applies not merely to matters communicated in confidence by the client, but also to all information gained in the professional relationship, whatever its source. So you're asking me to break, you're ordering me, maybe. You're asking me, I'm not saying you're ordering me, but to give you information, and you're saying it's not some substance, but I'm telling you, I can't do that under the bar rule.
All right, well, I'm going to hold you in contempt. And you can think about it. 5 o'clock today, we'll see where you are at that stand on that point. Because no, that's not what I understand the rule to be. I've not asked you sum and substance of what was said. I asked you how you got it.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can, because I have an idea how you got it.
Well, your idea.
I have an idea how you got it, but that's improper, sir.
Your idea may be wrong, and you're asking me to listen. I told you the first time. And I'm not sure.
I don't want to hold you in contempt, but this is that serious,
Judge.
You cannot eavesdrop and get information that was not meant for you to hear at that particular point in time.
Judge, listen and listen. I'll do whatever you want. 5 o'clock or thereafter. But what I'm trying to tell you is, Your Honor, this is so serious to me. We need a hearing. I'm moving for a mistrial. It is my understanding, based upon information belief,
from whom?
Part of it.
From whom?
Well, I'd like to get the substance first, and then we can.
Okay, well, then you'll be in custody until then, because because you need to tell me how you got the information. I'm not asking you what was said. You've already kind of given us some snippets of what you said. That tells me that somebody.
So let me just break this down real quick here. So the judge has told him if you was in the right place, then you would have been in on the meeting. But since you wasn't in the right place, we just went on and had this secret meeting without you. And now the judge is telling him, now the judge is asking him, well, who told you about this secret meeting? Seems like the judge is lying here. Because first you just said if I'd have been on point, then in the right place, then I would have been privy to the meeting. But now since I'm bringing up this situation that you had a private meeting without me, with the state and a witness in your chambers, and nobody told me. Now you talking about, oh well, I need to know who told you about the meeting. Seem like you're lying, Judge. Seem like you're lying. What's up, T?
inherited that information to you. So,
But you're assuming something because I told you already.
well, then, other than
Answer
if
that
you were
on the
if you were sitting,
attorney-client.
unless you were sitting in there with a recorder or Miss Love or Miss Hilton. Or one of the deputies gave you that information, or Miss Weaver shot you a rough copy of the transcript, there's only one other person that's left.
Well, Your Honor.
And if that person gave you that information or shared that information with you, she probably violated privilege.
Well, let me tell you two things. One, I don't know how that was a privileged communication. It shouldn't have been.
Well, it's because she has a client she's supposed to represent.
Who are you talking
But
about?
anyways, I'm not going to have
When I got this information.
I'm not going to have any further conversation
Well,
with you about this. I want to know, the question still remains. I want to know who gave you the information?
I'd like to know what information happened outside our presence. That's really it.
He can go into custody at this point in
I
time.
think that the court needs to again declare a mistrial based upon.
Okay, and I'm going to deny your motion. I'm going to deny
Tommy,
your motion. I'm going to deny your motion.
I
for
understand that
mistrial.
you spoke with a
And when-
witness outside of our presence.
And
this
whenever,
morning,
yes, I had an ex parte conversation, which is
and you-
appropriate.
and you influenced the witness based on information belief, and I'd like to have that all on the record.
All right.
I mean, I don't know why that's so hard to do. If nothing happened bad, that's fine. But you're acting like, tell me who it is and don't talk about the substance. Why can't we have an issue that was outside of presence? It should not have been.
Because you got some information that you shouldn't have gotten.
Why?
This crazy. Like, this is insane, bro. Bro, this is insane. So they had a meeting with the witness. And when I mean they, I mean the state and the judge in the judge's chambers without notifying the defense, right? It's called an ex parte, right? I just read the definition of it a few minutes ago. Somebody snitched and told Brian Steele about the meeting, right? And now Brian Steele is bringing this up in trial to let him know, hey, look, man, we want to file. First, I want to know what y'all talked about in this meeting, because this does infringe on my right to defend my client. I don't know what y'all discussing now. First of all, why is you having a meeting without me any damn way? The only reason would you have a meeting without me is because it's something that y'all talked about in there that y'all don't want me to know. And when I mean me, I mean the defense. That's not how this goes. I need to know what y'all discussing. That's why we got a discovery and everything else. Everything that was discussed, no matter what, I need to know it. This man life hang in the balance here. You can't be having secret meetings, because the only reason would be to have a secret meeting without me is like y'all cooking the books, y'all fixing something, y'all rigging some shit up here now. I'm just keeping it real. That's common sense right there. Now, instead of the judge addressing that, the judge wants to know who snitched and told Brian Steele about the secret meeting. Brian Steele like, hey man, say man, I ain't telling you shit. You need to tell me what you said, what y'all discussed in this private meeting. And that's why they're going back and forth. Damn.
Well, we can. That's for another day.
But why?
Okay,
Why
that's for
did we
another
exclude
day.
in the first place? I didn't know about this stuff.
That's for another day. So,
I raised it as soon as we found out about it.
well,
I gave you the case I'm relying on. I assume you read it. If you didn't read it, you should read it. It's a material part, a critical part of the case. When a judge speaks with a witness outside the presence of the accused, the court has said it's right there in Division 2.
okay.
That is a material or critical part of the case, and it's an automatic
Steele,
reversal.
Mr. Steele.
But you're acting like it's
Mr. Steele, that is not that is not the case when somebody discloses information in a ex parte conversation that the one of the parties lawfully asked me to hold.
You're not supposed to have communication with a witness who's been
Right.
sworn. You know that I'm not telling you. I'm just saying if you read I'm assuming you read it. That's what it says. And you did it supposedly.
Does the state wish to be heard?
You said it supposedly.
Yes, John.
And what I'm trying to get to is
State
why
does.
did that happen outside of presence? And I need to have I'm respectfully requesting the transcript that you mentioned to be given to us so we could really understand it. And then anything that was not on the transcript, if anything, that we understand what happened outside our presence.
Okay.
And now you have put it where somehow I have to reveal, and I told you the first time, I'd be breaching 1.6. And I know you're assuming something.
I don't think you're breaching 1.6. You can't hide behind 1.6.
I'm not hiding behind anything.
You can't hide behind, yeah, but the thing is, I think you got this information. Somebody disclosed it to you, and that's the only way you could have gotten it.
What I got.
Because unless you're sitting there, you're eavesdropping. So you can't use something ordinarily that you had no business getting to begin with, and then stand on, well, hey, we didn't give you the information, or that a party didn't give you the information. So,
Your Honor, but that's the issue, isn't it?
well,
Why aren't we?
that needs to be told. But
right now, we don't know why we were excluded from that.
Mr. Steele,
and I want that information because
Just
Mr.
stop.
Williams' constitutional right under
Just
the
stop.
Georgia Constitution.
Just stop at this point in time, because
Article 1,
because you've already said that. You've already said
Georgia
that.
Constitution, and we have the right to be present.
All right, Mr.
And we're not waiving anything.
Yes, madam, Ms. Love.
Your Honor, excuse me. And I know I said this previously.
Yes, sir.
But we are not accepting any proffer from this law.
Okay, excuse me.
Okay. All right.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy, that lady right there got a big old caboose, boy. I'm looking at that thing, boy. Hey, look, check this out though. Let me see this, man. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm gonna just be real with you, y'all. Contrary to popular belief, I broke a lot of laws. I'm saying I broke a lot of laws. I broke a lot of laws. I don't. Excuse me. I don't hate. I'm not a person that hates law enforcement. I'm not a person that hates our court system, judicial system, and this and that there. But I'm gonna say this, and I wasn't an overly paranoid person as far as like, you know, I don't ever remember being railroaded in court. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember ever having my rights violated in court. So, you know, when I used to see people or hear people talk about, you know, their rights and stuff being violated and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I just kind of like took it on a case by case basis, but I didn't have an idea of how widespread this issue was. Now, for me looking at the YNW Melly case, from me looking at the Young Thug case, and a couple others. I think a little bit of crazy stuff went on in Tory Lanez trial as well. I have now come to the opinion that the courts will violate your rights if they so choose, if they want you in jail. And I know this ain't everybody, you know, this ain't every district or whatever. But I'm gonna say this: hey man, look, if you would do this to these high-profile people, these high-profile cases, these people with high-profile attorneys with a lot of cameras on them, and these people got a lot of money and things of that nature, I could imagine what you do to the common man. Hell, I might have had my rights violated and didn't even know. Is what I'm saying. Like, bruh, like this is crazy here. Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? To the point this judge is actually throwing this man in jail because you did something that violated my client's right to a fair trial. This is crazy. Like, we done seen it with Christine Bradley in the Melly case. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these people will go above and beyond. And it's rigged. It's rigged when they want it to be rigged because the judge be in cahoots with the state. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the judge is not impartial. The judge, it's politics at play. The judge wants this person to be convicted because he's up for re-election or all type of stuff, man. Like this shit be crazy as hell. Let's keep going though, bro. This lady got a nice caboose back there, bro. I see you, baby. I see you. Pull up to the bumper, baby.
To the court. The court has inquired. We have no way of knowing what it is or who it was that disclosed information that was contained within an ex parte conversation. Not only was there an ex parte communication between that we requested as a state to be on record with the court, but there was communication made, I believe, to a person and his lawyer. I don't know that the reason that counsels took the podium was to address that particular issue so much as it was to try and assert an inaccurate what he calls fact and put it out there in the open as if it were true. But we certainly have the right to request ex parte communications. That's why we ask that the court reporter be present. This is a matter that the defendants did not have a right to be a part of, as this was a matter regarding a civil contempt that the court imposed upon a person for not obeying the court's directive. The state read the case that Mr. Steele cited. It does not stand for the proposition. He asserts that it does. And regarding further legal support for our position, we would provide that to the court, but we are more concerned that information that is disclosed in an ex parte setting gets relayed to the parties who are not privy to that. The whole purpose of the ex parte request was so that that did not happen. And we expressed on the record our concerns and our reasons for concern regarding that. We believe that without more information about how that information got relayed to the defendants, we cannot make the kind of assertion I'd be inclined to make. So before making the next set of assertions, I would need to know how that information was made privy to them, to counsels for the defendant. We did not act inappropriately or outside of the rules of professional responsibility. And if need be, we will reach out to the state bar ourselves and ask what the appropriate remedy is for everything that has happened over the last 2 days, or the last 2 work days, because we are extremely concerned. We have observed a number of actions on the parts of a number of people that I am not comfortable stating publicly at this time, but that would appear to call for being addressed in some other way. So as to Mr. Steele's request, I guess it was for a mistrial. I'm not even certain what all that was. I think it was probably more to make inaccurate assertions on the record public to whomever was within listening shot of his voice. And we would ask that the court strike everything that he said from the time he stood up and started talking after the court asked him where it was that he obtained the information that was made privy in counsel for this court.
All right.
And regarding Rule 1.6, Your Honor, we read 1.6 as standing there. 1.6 in no way shields Mr. Steele's answer that the court requested he give. Rule 1.6 has to do with attorney-client privilege, and that is information that Mr. Steele obtained from his client regarding whatever matters. I don't know if the information was leaked to his client from someone who was in chambers, or if the information was leaked directly to Mr. Steele. In either event, it is concerning and in no way falls under the protections of Rule 1.6. If the court would allow me a moment.
All right.
Regarding further appropriate remedies, Your Honor, we would ask the court for an opportunity to further look into appropriate remedies for circumstances such as this, apart from what the court has already said, because it's grave enough when information is leaked from within the court's chambers regarding a matter that has been requested as ex parte, and we would ask for the opportunity to present to the court additional appropriate remedies that we believe are available.
All right. Sure.
And Your Honor, also, unless it's Mr. Adams representing Mr. Steele in the capacity as someone who has been held in contempt, Mr. Steele just argued whatever it is that they are trying to argue based on information we believe illegally obtained
Okay.
from the court's chambers.
I represent Mr. Williams, and my statements are in regards to my representation of Mr. Williams.
All right.
He has two attorneys.
Okay. Yeah, he does. But
The court, now having found Mr. Steele in contempt, if the court continues in that position, that leaves Mr. Williams represented, at least at this juncture, by myself. That puts me in a position of making sure the court is aware that I'm in receipt of the same information that Mr. Steele received. I'm of the same opinion that the court has engaged in behavior that I believe compromises and corrupts the continuation of this trial. I do believe that we are entitled to and should receive a copy of the transcript so that a full investigation can be made as to what we believe has occurred here. And so I take the same position as Mr. Steele. I am asking for a mistrial, as he did previously, and I'm telling the court that I do not believe that we can proceed at this point based upon the information that we've received.
all right. So,
And frankly, I don't believe the state has any say in that. My statements are in regards to my representation of Mr. Williams, and if Mr. Steele is going to be held in contempt, I have exactly the same position. I also do not.
well, I asked him, so I didn't ask you.
Yeah.
So, but I'll leave it at that. Okay. What is it, Mr. Sharp?
Thank you, Your Honor. As you know, I represent Shannon Stillwell. On behalf of Shannon Stillwell, I am going to be moving for a mistrial, first and foremost. I just want to clear up a few things that have been said. Today, we were instructed to come 8:30 for a 9 o'clock start. I would not be honest with the court if I said I was here at 8:30, but I was probably here at about 8:40.
My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Shout out to that black brother who stood on business in that bitch. Hey, look, I feel buddy like, hey, man, check this out, man. You don't put Brian Steele in jail. Listen, man, Thug, he already got this shit covered, man. Thug got 2 lawyers, man. So, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel the same way about like Brian Steele feel. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? And I know the same information he know. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm the same way. know what I'm saying? Y'all had a meeting without us, man. And at the same time, y'all, if you put me in contempt, then you make it to where Thug ain't got no counsel. So you violating his rights then again. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done had this secret meeting, and now we calling y'all out on it. And now y'all want to try to throw us in jail and try to silence us. Man, fuck that shit. We ain't snitching. Free YSL Steele.
Did not start till approximately, I'm estimating 11 o'clock. Clearly, we figured something was going on. We were given no information about any meeting, who was meeting, what the meeting was about, or whether the meeting was ex parte or not ex parte, who requested the meeting, who was in the meeting. We were completely in the dark. And quite frankly, we kind of remain in the dark. I am not a false accuser, okay? I do not just willy-nilly accuse people of things. So I'm not going to throw out spurious allegations like the ones that have been thrown at me over the past couple days that are absurd. But I will say, Your Honor, what I do know is just based on what we've heard over the last 20 minutes, it appears there was a meeting that I knew nothing about that involved Your Honor, the district attorneys, and a witness who had been sworn in. My client was not given an opportunity to be present at this critical stage. This was a critical stage in this trial. That error is a foundational structural error in this case, and it is the cause for an immediate mistrial. Additionally, Your Honor, I believe that this meeting, again, I'm going to ask for the transcript and I'm going to ask for the recordings as well, should they exist. But I believe that this meeting with a witness without us present may have made the district attorneys and or Your Honor a witness to this in this case, a material witness in this case. And finally, Your Honor, I'm going to ask for as soon as possible, I'm going to ask that these proceedings be halted.
Everybody ain't wrong in that judge.
We
You fucking
can
up, man.
obtain an accurate final transcript for what occurred where none of the defendants or defense counsel were present for, and also the recordings of that meeting so we can see where we are. Again, I'm not going to sit up here and make false accusations or spurious allegations, but I do think we need to figure out what happened. We need to be in the know and not in the dark about what happened when a meeting occurs with a witness that has been sworn in. And we're not invited to the party. So those are my requests, Your Honor. I think it's necessary.
Yeah, Your Honor, you done fucked up the whole
to
case.
these proceedings. I am moving for a mistrial. I have not waived anything. I just found out about this information. It is timely, and that's our stance, Your Honor. Thank you.
I've noted your motion for mistrial. It's denied. Okay,
Motion for mistrial denied.
Same thing. You
Man, that makes, bro.
Okay, all right. Okay, I missed it. All right.
Shout out to Matt off 757.
All right, sir.
Boy, hey, look, boy, when they get caught doing some crooked shit, no, he ain't consider it because he know. Listen, regardless of what, at this point, now you done gave him ground for appeal now. Boy, listen, boy. I guess this is what the high power attorneys get you. Because as we can see, screw me, y'all. As we can see, they'll bully a public defender. They'll bully you know, a lesser attorney. You know what I'm saying? We see that. We see they'll do that. I can't hear shit he's saying.
Okay, so noted. All right. Okay, Mr. Steele, last time, who told you? All right, Mr. Steele's in custody.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Brian Steele doing his job.
The area. We'll go ahead and get started.
Put me in jail, motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah, we're gonna continue. I'm not caught nothing.
Hey, look.
You
He fight for his client. I give him that.
You don't. You don't.
Yeah, free YSL Steele, man.
At this point in time, you don't. Sir, you all
Free YSL Steele.
Really getting yourselves cross purposes at this point in time. Sir, I'm telling you, you are at this point in time. You made some.
Man, fuck you, Judge.
I think that you're on very precarious ground at this point in time. So I'm telling you at this point in time, he's in custody. We're going to go ahead and start. You can represent Mr. Williams. That's okay. That's fine. I'll take up the other stuff as needed, but I'm not going to take it up right now. Say again? Sir.
Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Your boy been working, man. Your boy been working.
You're gonna have to.
We got at least 2 more lives to do tonight.
At this point in time, because you don't get to extort the court. That's what you're attempting to do at this point in time, sir. Yes, you are. What you're trying to do is, I'm not going forward if I don't get this. You know, it doesn't work that way, Mr. Adams. And I
just wish Brian Steele to say right now, man, fuck you.
I would just kind of govern yourself accordingly, sir. I'm telling you, as the court, under these particular circumstances, everything will come out as it should. I don't think, sir, I don't have enough information at this point in time to address it. I don't. But I'm telling you at this point in time, there is nothing that was given, said, whatever this morning that.
If there's any accuracy to some of the information.
But sir, I don't even know. Your co-counsel won't even tell me who said what.
Hell no, the co-counsel ain't telling. The co-counsel a thug. Nigga, I fuck with the co-counsel guy right up there and say, man, I stand with Brian Steele. Damn right, he did it right.
The court's chambers and an ex parte conversation. You're just glossing over that. You're glossing over that in its entirety.
Man, fuck this judge.
It's not, sir. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. I'm just telling you, that's not what happened.
Respectfully, we are not obligated to simply accept that there's been no violation. We believe that there has been.
Okay, well then you've made your. No, we're not doing that at this point in time. So you'll have a choice to make. All right, take Mr. Steele into custody, please.
Look at Brian Steele. Look at Brian Steele. He's sat there, bitch. You ready to tap me? Yeah. Look, boy. Look, boy. Hey, boy. That's kind of lawyer I want. Shit, for real, bro. Look at Thug. Look at Thug. Look like, damn, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, I fuck with Brian Steele though.
Okay, all right.
That's what you supposed to do, Brian Steele. Straight up. You getting paid that money? Fuck that, bitch. I'm going to jail about my motherfucking client's rights, bitch. Hell yeah, you ain't said nothing. You ain't said nothing, Judge. Yes, man, I fuck with Brian Steele, dog.
Mr. Williams does not wish to go forward without me being here. You are removing me against his will, my will. You're taking away his right to counsel. And you're conducting material parts of this trial without me present, and I can't learn about it by watching online. So for that reason, additionally, I asked for a mistrial. And I assume you deny, but I'd like you to deny.
She got a little caboose on her too.
I've denied your motion, but I'll certainly take that under advisement, sir.
I fuck with Brian Steele, dog. Real shit, bro. That's how you do it. Listen, let me tell you something. You getting paid that good money? You getting paid that motherfucking good money, man, you got to go to bat. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I fuck with him about that, bro. Man, I'm just trying to pause it on the, so we can
sir, I don't even know.
we can talk about it. Oh, there they go with the goddamn commercials. Well, they sure know how to sneak them motherfuckers in, don't you? Don't you? God damn. I don't want to see a motherfucking thing by YSL Woody. All right, there we go. Hey, look. Listen, man, hit that like button on the way in. You know your boy been working, man. Listen, so we had another live schedule, right? And of course, like I told y'all, when I be seeing some hot topics pop up, I'm jumping on it. And I jumped on this situation that happened in the Young Thug Rico case. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. Y'all know, y'all been watching this channel long enough. I ain't been covering that Young Thug shit because that trial is so blah. It's not like the Melly trial. You know what I'm saying? And it's so long, man. Young Thug might be on trial for another year or so, man. I'm talking about they got all these witnesses, got all this stuff going on. And I just ain't been covering it. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's some other bloggers that's been covering it. Shout out to them, Cup Boys, Said and Nash. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I've been paying attention. A lot of us ain't been covering it. And I think it's because a lot of us feel the same way. But shout out to the ones that have been covering it, that have been sticking to it and been covering it, you know what I'm saying? Because situations like this happen. And then what we have to do is we have to refer back to them because they've been paying attention to it. So shout out to them boys who've been covering this boring ass trial. For so long. But today, god damn it, we had some sparks. And as you can see, the judge locked up Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele. Shout out to YSL Steele, free YSL Steele. I feel like Brian Steele was perfectly in his rights. I feel like he did exactly what he's supposed to do for his client for them $1,000 an hour that he probably getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Brian Steele, in my opinion, is a real nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up. Brian Steele is a real nigga. Whether he a paid real nigga or he really a real nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Either way, he a real nigga, though. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I fucks with him. I don't give a fuck what his color is. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you got that money, Brian Steele going all the way out by his. You see that, right? That's what I'm talking about, man. Look, let's read some of these comments. Steele is worth every penny. He's the kind of attorney everyone should have representing him. You see what I'm saying? Brian Steele exposed the judge. The judge is over there breaking the law. How on earth is it okay for the judge to have a private meeting with the state and the witness without the defense? And then the judge has the gall to want to put the defense attorney in jail for contempt. I'm literally shocked by this. Judge got caught and got mad at Steele. Free Steele. The judge is awful. Remove him. The judge need to be removed. He's ridiculous. I'm not liking this judge. He arrested Steele, but didn't address his secret meeting. Dirty. Know what I'm saying? Stop this judge, and the state needs to be in jail. See that? The judge needs to be disbarred. I'm watching a trial carried out by law or a scripted reality series. This is absolutely disgusting. The judge is horrible. I've been working for the court for almost 7 years, and I have never seen a judge break this much ever. The judge does not have enough I don't know, but that brain cells to deal with a trial of this magnitude. He is a complete nincompoop. Bro, listen, they giving this judge the business. Shout out to K1K. They giving this judge the business in their bed. Know what I'm talking about? Straight up though. Hey, look, man. Listen, this is crazy. And I don't understand really. Well, I do, but I don't. I do understand. This goes to show you that they be railroading people, bro. That's just all into it. Because you would like to think that when they do these type of illegal things, that it's grounds for mistrials and stuff like that, right? Just like we saw in the Melly case, and where everybody be like, yeah, when he come back on appeal, he gonna have a good shot, this and that there. But I'm gonna say this: with the frequency that they do this, and what I mean violate people's rights, to get an outcome that they want in these type of court cases, it got me feeling like some people don't get a fair shake as far as like on the appeal. You know, cause we see when they go to court, when they have these issues that arise in the trials, we be saying like, yeah, straight up, this is gonna be a ground for mistrial, right? This gonna be a ground for appeal. This gonna be a good shout out to Third Eye Mafia. We be sitting out for the super chat. We be sitting there saying that oh man, this gonna be they gonna have a good shot at appeal, right? I don't know if they just be trying to kick the can down the road, you know what I mean, get a conviction, a crooked conviction, and then let the appellate's court overturn it, or do they feel like, or is this thing rigged up even farther than we think? Is this thing rigged up even up to the appellate courts and maybe even up to the Supreme Court, the state Supreme Court, and even farther than that? Because let's pay attention here. I just did a video last week on Judge Clarence Thomas, who's a United States Supreme Court, the highest court in the land, and he is being accused of taking up to $4 million in bribes. Bro, this shit go deep, bro. That's why I do certain videos on certain shit, so that it lays the groundwork for other videos or other things that we may encounter going forward. You know what I'm saying? We kind of getting educated on a lot of this stuff at the same time. You know what I mean? We don't went through the Miller trial. A lot of us went through that Miller trial together, man. I swear, all we went through that Miller trial. We saw what Christine Bradley and them did. You know, this channel here, a lot of us overwhelmingly was, of the opinion that Melly is guilty. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of us overwhelmingly still feel that way. But they did so much shady shit in the trial. And when I mean they, I mean the state and the judge, to where we was like, damn, like, y'all violating the man's rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of put us in the a kind of quagmire here. Because we was like, well, damn, we want the nigga to get convicted because we feel like the nigga's guilty. But goddamn, now y'all done violated the man's rights. Now we don't know how to feel. Now y'all done fucked us all around. Shout out to Eddie. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on kind of here with the Thug trial. Listen, man. I mean, have they proved that Thug did any of this shit? I don't think so. Just from the little bit that I know. You know what I'm saying? Just from me listening to, and we're gonna go over YSL Woody's I watched that earlier. YSL Woody's testimony. Oh my God. Bro, I don't even know what to say. I was thinking, hey, I was I was thinking about doing a whole nother video on YSL Woody's on, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I don't know what the fuck YSL Woody was on up in that bitch, bro. It was hard to watch. Like YSL Woody, he act like we ain't seen the video of him snitching in the interrogation room. Like he and that bitch, like I'm talking about, like he just he the realest nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we done seen you snitch, YSL Woody. We saw you snitch. We saw you talking to the police lady, and y'all had a relationship, and you told her, yo, don't you always, I always give you good information. Like, we already done seen you snitch, nigga. The jig is up, nigga. You the popo, nigga. Thug ain't gonna never fuck back with you no more. But at the same time, I know he appreciates you not sinking him in the court of law at this point. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga appreciate that, but a nigga still ain't gonna never fuck with you, dog. You cast out, my nigga. You're a cast. You banished, my nigga. It's all over for you, YSL with it. You know what I'm saying? So hey, but I do understand. You know what I'm saying, that if I was Thug, I would hope that you would not do me like that on the stand. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what you told in the past. We talking about right now. I'm fighting for my life right now. You know what I'm saying? So I know he appreciates you getting up there and acting crazy than a song, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Like you did today, for real. Yeah, he didn't. He snitched in court. I ain't see him snitch today. I gotta go. I gotta look at. I gotta look it over. I gotta look it over. We're gonna go. We'll go over. We'll go over YSL with it. But I might just put it all in this one, man, because I ain't really been covering the Thug case, so I probably will just do it. We probably look at YSL Woody testimony. It's probably about 30 minutes. We'll look at YSL Woody testimony after this. Woody crazy than a bitch, though. I ain't gonna even tell you no lie, bro. Woody is a rat killer thug, man. Woody got bodies, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, bro, just back to what I was just finna say, what I was saying, bro. they be railroading people, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm gonna say this, bro. That let me know I'm even more blessed to never have been to prison for the shit that I did. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, boy, God damn sure was covering me. It must maybe that's probably why God covered me, man. My life got a purpose, man. I probably supposed to be right here, right now, saying what I'm saying, trying to pay it forward and teach the youth and tell people not to get into the streets and get out the streets and try to be a voice, you know what I'm saying, for the young fellas, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been there, done that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what God blessed me for, the reason why I ain't in prison, my nigga. Maybe just knew a nigga was a real nigga, had a good heart, my nigga. I don't know. Or maybe I just made some right decisions. Maybe I made more right ones than wrong ones. I don't know, bro. But looking at what they got going on now, bro, I'm saying, bro, like, it's hard for a motherfucker if you out there breaking laws and shit, you know what I mean? It's hard for you, bro, especially if minority and you ain't got no money and you going in that court thinking that, you know, no, bro, that shit ain't fair, bro. That shit ain't fair, bro. It's the reason why that lady, the lady, what it is, the lady on scales of justice, she got a blindfold on, bro. Nah, bro, that shit ain't fair now, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. For real, bro. I'm telling you, bro. All right, we see what these people doing right in front of these. They having secret meetings with witnesses without the defense and man, what y'all got going on, man? This thing, y'all. I thought y'all supposed to be the good guys. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. Y'all supposed to be the good guys, but then y'all stand up on y'all soapbox and wag y'all finger down at like people like Thug or people who break laws, but y'all breaking the laws in order to put these people in jail. You can't do that. You can't violate these people's rights. You can't sit up there and say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna put you in jail for 20 years because you broke the law." But then, in order to do that, when these people come in there with competent um legal attorneys and defenses and shit, and these attorneys got y'all ass running around chasing y'all tail and whooping y'all ass in the courtroom, then y'all wanna pull out the okey doke and get the judge and y'all to rig the court shit up in order to convict the people, bro. Nah, bro, that shit ain't supposed to happen like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. And that's what they doing. That's what they doing in there. When you go in that motherfucker with good legal motherfucking competent motherfucking representation and your lawyer in there whooping their ass in there, like Brian Steele in there whooping their ass, then they want to have secret meetings with a goddamn with the judge and shit and the witness. You know they was in there telling that witness to do something. You know they was in there telling that witness to do something. That's what they were doing. Who was the witness? Woody? It probably was Woody, wasn't it? I don't know. But look, we're gonna listen to Woody testimony, dog. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was gonna make another video on it, but fuck it, we're gonna go on and check out Woody, dog. You know what I'm saying? Cause Woody shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what's up with Woody. Is this the one for the day? Nah, it was one today, bro. I gotta see the one today. Let me find the one Woody did today. Woody hell, boy. Let me see videos. Woody did one today. I was looking at. I was like, yeah, damn, Woody. This it right here, bro. I don't know what's up with Woody. Woody couldn't have made it through kindergarten.
Open here, so go ahead, Miss Hilton.
Woody slower than a bit. I see you, baby. Let me see that don't. Let me see that. Let me see that don't. Go on up there.
I got to say it back.
On Friday when we left, I asked you how old you are. You said you were grown. Can you please tell me how old you are?
Shout out to Rap Legends TV.
Say that again.
Sure. Can you please tell me how old you are?
32.
And when is your birthday?
Say that again.
When is your birthday? When is your birthday?
Next month,
Is that July?
I think so.
Okay. And are we born on July 25th?
I guess.
I
Are
don't
you from
understand
Atlanta?
why would it answer any questions like this though.
I'm from Candyville.
Okay. Is that a section of the city in Atlanta?
I guess.
Yes. All right. And did you grow up in Mechanicsville?
For sure.
Did you say for sure? All right. And when you grew up, you have siblings?
Huh?
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Why he got to think about these little basic ass questions though?
And when you were younger, did you live with all of your brothers and sisters?
Overruled, sir.
Yeah.
I want to specifically talk about your brothers. How many brothers do you have?
Overruled, sir.
More than one.
Okay.
See, these don't make no sense. Like it seems like you can wait till they ask you the question that you know you ain't supposed to ask, then you get slick.
And what are your three brothers?
He getting slick on all of them. I think he's slow. I think he don't know which questions to not answer. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think he's scared that she gonna trick his ass up. So he just answering all them bitches crazy.
Nato, Trez, and Boss. Okay. Nato, what's Nato's given name? Or you just give me the first name.
Just did.
Nato?
Yeah.
Okay. Trez, what's Trez's first name?
Trez.
Is Trez's first name Ron Trez?
I guess.
All right. And Nato, is that Rodney?
I guess.
Okay. And then what's the third nickname you gave me?
Boss.
Is Boss Rodriguez?
I guess.
All right. And when you were younger, did you go to school?
Yes.
Where did you attend school?
Bro, we got at least 2 more lives to do tonight, y'all. So we gonna be rocking out tonight, y'all. Hit that like button, donate to the channel, man. Your boy be working, man.
Slater.
Later. Is that elementary school or middle school?
Elementary.
Why you don't remember what middle school you went to? Did you go to middle school?
I think I did.
How long did you go to? Did you finish middle school?
Overruled.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Did you go to high school at all?
Yeah.
All right. When you went to high school, did you go to Southside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overruled, sir.
Did you graduate from high school?
No.
Do you remember what year you left high school?
No.
After high school, did you work?
No.
What did you do after high school if you weren't working?
Say that again.
Did you do anything? If you weren't working, what were you doing?
I don't recall.
Okay. Are you married?
Nope.
Are you in a relationship?
Nope.
Do you have children?
You know that.
Okay. I do, but the jury doesn't. You have children.
Yep.
All right. How many?
More than one.
All right. You have more than 3.
I might. Ain't no telling.
Okay. That's fair. Do you have 2 that you know of?
Yeah.
And how old are your 2 children?
The same age.
What's that?
I don't know. Y'all been having me in jail so long. I can't recall.
Were you in jail on Friday? Prior to?
Yeah, I was in jail Friday.
Were you in jail on Thursday?
Thursday ain't came yet.
No, last Thursday.
I felt like it.
All right. When you weren't in jail last Thursday, although you felt like it, how old were your children?
I don't know their ages.
Are you currently working?
I'm in jail.
Prior to going to jail on Friday, are you currently working?
Nope.
Now, you talked about being in jail which was on Friday. Prior to any of this, do you have any criminal convictions?
Of course.
Okay. Do you know offhand how many?
Don't keep up with it.
Tell the jurors the types of crimes that you've been convicted of.
Yeah, he's slow. I told y'all he's slow. That motherfucker can't fool me. I know a slow motherfucker when I see one.
Driving without license.
Okay. What else?
Driving with suspended license.
Okay. What else?
Ran in front of police.
All right. What else? Let me ask, do you have a theft?
I'll be putting charges on me, so I go to jail for the charges y'all throw on me.
Do you have a conviction for theft by taking?
You tell me?
Do you recall having a conviction for theft by taking from 2009?
What did I take?
Yes or no?
I don't know what happened in 2009.
Do you recall having any convictions for aggravated assault?
Probably so.
What about conviction for entering auto?
I don't know.
What about for terroristic threats?
What about it?
Do you have a conviction for terroristic threats?
I think they were with the aggravated assault.
What about theft by receiving stolen property?
I don't know.
Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. We looking at YSL Woody slow ass. He a snitch, killer thug.
And what about possession of a controlled substance?
I told you he's slow, T. I know a slow motherfucker when I see one.
Did you ever take a drug charge recently?
Oh, this charge y'all put on me.
Okay. Did you plead guilty to that?
I had to.
Now imagine a slow motherfucker like this killing you, bro. This nigga a killer, y'all. He done killed people. Can you imagine this slow motherfucker like this killing you? Man, god damn. If you put him in front of one of them tests where you put the square peg in the square hole and the round peg in the round hole, this nigga fail the bitch every time.
382Y, 383Y, 384Y, and 385. Thank you, Your Honor. As self-authenticating documents.
You know how I know it ain't an act, T? Because he keep looking up in the sky before he answer the questions. He thinking about these motherfucking questions. You know what I think? I think Thug thought this nigga was too slow to tell. That's what happened. Thug thought Woody was too slow to tell. That what that was. But I'm gonna tell you no. But I ain't gonna tell you no lie. These the type of niggas that get manipulated though. These the type of niggas that boss niggas who got a little bit of money. They manipulate these niggas to be their henchmen to do their dirty work. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that was slow in class. The niggas that stayed in one class all day. That's what this nigga is, man.
I trust you. Good evening, cast announcements. Ronnie took a tumble last night. Sadly.
Mr. Copeland, remember we swore you in on Friday. Just wanted to remind you you're still under oath, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Charge that we just discussed. Did you also have a federal charge in 2015, a federal gun charge that you pled guilty to?
I did.
Do you recall having a federal gun charge in 2015?
The guy looking it out.
You asking me or you telling me?
I'm asking you.
That was the question, nigga. She said, do you recall?
Did you plead guilty to a federal gun charge in 2015?
I think I did.
Okay. Did you go to prison for that gun charge?
I pled guilty to it. I'm pretty sure y'all sent me to prison.
Okay. Do you recall how long you spent in prison?
You can remind me?
Do you recall how long you spent in prison?
No, I don't recall.
Did you spend at least 5 years in custody?
I think that's what they gave me.
When did you get out of prison for federal charges?
When they let me go.
You remember what year that was?
One of these years.
Was it in 2024?
It's this year, ain't
Right.
nah.
Okay. Was it last year in 2023?
No.
Was it the year before that in 2022?
I think I was in Rice Street.
In 2022?
I think.
Okay. So then, did you get out of prison and then go to Rice Street?
Y'all locked me up so much. I can't really.
And let me say this: when we say Rice Street, are you talking about the Fulton County Jail?
Yeah.
Okay. But you went to Rice Street after you got out of federal custody.
I went there. Nah, I think I got out on the street. And then y'all locked me back up.
All right. So then in 2022, you went into custody at Rice Street. Did you get out of the federal custody in 2021?
I got it fees in 2019.
In 2019. Now, Ms. Coleman, do you have a nickname? You're smiling. Do you have
Ask me a question?
Do you have a nickname?
Yeah.
What's your nickname?
Psycho.
Okay. Do you have another one?
Psycho. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh shit.
Do you have a way that you spell Woody?
However people want to spell it.
Okay. And
This nigga nickname Psycho.
My mom.
God
when they
damn.
refer to you, do they refer to you as Kenneth, Psycho, or Woody?
All three.
All three. Which one do they use the most? Which one do most people? Which one do people?
People who don't know me that good call me Woody.
And what about people who know you?
They call me Kenny.
They call you Kenneth. Now I want to ask you if you know a few people. All right. First, do you know someone by the name of Shannon Stillwell?
What's his nickname?
SB or Shannon? Or Shannon Jackson? Stillwell, Shannon Stillwell, or Shannon Jackson, same person.
Yeah.
How long have you known Shannon?
We went to school together.
You remember which school?
I know one of them.
Which one of them? Was it elementary or middle?
Might be elementary or middle, one of them.
And I know I just said his nickname is SB. Is that what you call him?
That's what I call him.
Shannon.
No.
Okay, what do you call Shannon?
I call him Shannon.
And do you see Shannon in the courtroom today?
But I got a vision problem.
If you want to stand up and look around the courtroom and look around the entire courtroom, tell me if you see Shannon in the courtroom today.
Hey, I done been shackled like that though. You see how they got him shackled? They had my ass shackled just like that too, with the same goddamn little brown blue suit. My shit be like a 5X though. Damn, Woody about to fall. What the fuck Woody got going on, man?
You want some water? I'll give you some water.
Woody's showing out.
But I will put some water up there for you.
Woody's showing out this bitch, dog. This was the day too, y'all. So all this shit happened today in court. Brian still laying here. Y'all keep showing out like this, I might tune in, Young Thug trial.
I think I see him.
He said, I think I see him.
You said you think you can have a seat.
He should have pointed out the bailiff. That he should have did. Woody should have pointed out the bailiff. Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah. That's what Woody should have did.
Look like he think the lady got red hair.
Okay, so you pointing to a lady and not Shannon?
Ah, do it with it. Do it with it. That's what I would have did.
So you're saying you believe that
I picked it in the teeth.
What it looked like.
Okay. Does anybody else over there look like Shannon?
Yeah.
Okay, who's the other person who looks like Shannon over there?
He's standing behind the bald head dude right there.
He's standing or he's sitting?
Look at it. Look at the lawyer laughing. This lawyer right here laughing like a motherfucker.
Okay. What's his hairstyle?
Bald head.
So you're saying Shannon's the one with the bald head, or he's sitting
No,
behind?
he's sitting
him?
behind the dude with the bald head. I think
He pointing out this man.
two people with dreads. I can't see. I just see dreads.
Okay. Let me just ask you this: is Shannon from?
Show out, Woody. Show out. Give us a show, goddammit, with your snitching ass.
Was it in school? While y'all were in school, did y'all develop a friendship?
Nope.
At some point in time, did you ever develop a friendship with Shannon?
Yeah.
Okay. When was that?
I don't know when, but at one point we became cool.
And when you say cool, what do you mean?
COOL.
I didn't ask you to spell it. I asked you what you mean.
Well, we became cool. I don't know what you mean. I don't know.
Did you look at him as a brother? Was he an acquaintance? Was he just someone you talked to on occasion? When you define cool, what was your relationship like?
Oh, just a dude in the street.
That's it? Did that develop over time?
Say that again.
You said he was just a dude in the street. Did that relationship develop over time? Where he became more than just a dude on the street?
I guess.
Okay. And when you say, I guess, what do you mean?
What you mean? What do I mean? We became cool.
During the course of your coolness with Shannon, did you meet any of his family members?
Say that again.
As your coolness of your relationship developed, did you meet any family members of his?
No.
Never met any of his family members?
I never met none of his family members.
Okay. What about any of his girlfriends?
What you mean?
Have you ever met any of the people he ever dated?
Woody bald head than a motherfucker. And he was like 32 years old.
I don't know how he's seen him, but I've seen him with girls.
Okay. So you met some of the people that he may or may not have dated?
I guess.
All right. Now, when y'all were cool and you would see him in the streets, how often would you all hang out with each other?
What you mean?
How often would the two of you spend time with each other?
You gotta be specific.
Sure. Would the two of you go out?
I go out with anybody, even you.
I'm not asking about me. I'm asking about Shannon. Would the two of you go out?
We have went out.
Okay. How often have the two of you gone out?
I don't know.
Is it more than, let's see. You said you met him in middle school. You're 32. So roughly over the course of 20 years.
No.
No, you have not gone out with him?
I met him after me and him went to school, we never hung. I met him in 20 what? I met him in recent years. After we left school, in school we didn't know each other. We didn't.
Y'all didn't hang out with each
Yeah.
other?
No.
So about how old were you when y'all began hanging out with each other?
Most of our, whatever you're trying to say, I was in jail. So.
But prior to you going to jail, did you hang out with Shannon?
I said yeah to that.
Okay. So my question is, if we're in 2024, I want you to think back. Your earliest memory outside of
If Woody let his hair grow, he'll have a George Jefferson.
With Shannon.
Thinking back, all I remember is
This part will be clean and he'll have hair on the sides at 32.
Were you in jail in 2014?
I've been in and out.
What about jail?
Hit that like button, y'all. Please donate to the channel. Please donate to the channel. Hit the cash out, man. Your boy been rocking. Your boy been working, man. Your boy been working, man. We got 2 more lives to do tonight. We only got a $20 a day goal, man. That's it, man. That's it, man.
Yeah, I knew who he was. I think that
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button.
I took a few pictures with him back then, but I don't recall. Like, no, I'm lying. I knew him before 13.
You knew him before 13.
Now you lying.
About what?
Now you admit the line.
I think I met him. I don't know if it was 2010, something like that. I don't know.
Okay. So at least at this point, about roughly 14 years. You know.
But I've been in jail most of that time, so
Did you all speak while you were in jail?
a few times.
So your friendship didn't stop once you just because you went to jail.
What you mean?
Did your friendship stop just because you went to jail?
Who
Or
determined when a friendship start and stop?
I guess you will.
I will.
So did your friendship stop? Or your coolness, because you said coolness. Did your coolness?
Tanel, he had me when he pointed out the lady in the red hair as Shannon Stillwell.
Well, you know, in jail, out of sight, out of mind. One day I probably called or something. I don't.
You want permission to approach?
Hey, Judge. So, I'm hot.
He said, "Hey, Judge, I'm hot." Hey, hey, look, if y'all keep doing this here, old Marita might tune in. Hey, goddamn it, old Marita might tune in, man. You keep doing this here, man, for real. Hey, we got Thug Attorney going to jail. Goddamn it, we got Woody up there. We got Woody up there. ADHD Woody up there. Shit, now we got some motherfucking excitement. You know what I mean? That's what y'all got to do, man. Y'all got to keep this shit popping for us, man, for y'all want to tune in to Young Thug Trial. You know what I'm saying? But look, this live was not a regularly scheduled program. This was just some hot late breaking news that came across my desk. So I decided to cover it really quickly. We got 2 more lives going. Probably we might do, yeah, I don't know. One of these lives gonna be have a lot of topics in it. Cause we got Krishan Rock. She went to jail today. Her dumb ass went to Blueface court date and she went to jail. So we got to cover that. We got a blogger that has disappeared, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got to cover that, man. Point and shoot, man. Point and shoot. If y'all don't know who Point and Shoot is the blogger who has actually made a pretty large, sizable platform following of subscribers off of trolling No Jumper. And it is said that Point and Shoot is no longer amongst the living. But some people don't believe it, and some people do, and it's a conspiracy. He hasn't been on the net for like 2 weeks, and people are speculating that he's not alive. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into it. We got Point and Shoot. We got a couple more situations that we're gonna go over, man. Do me a favor, please hit that cash app, man. Please hit that cash app. Your boy been working, man. Y'all see your boy been working. You see your boy been working, man. Hard work pays off, man. Please hit that cash app. Please hit that like button. We're gonna get off this one real quick here, and then we're gonna come back within like another hour and 30 minutes, and we're gonna I might push this. I might push the Murder Capital one back, and I might just do the ones with the hot topics like Point and Shoot is presumably unalive, the Krishan Rock going to jail, and I got a couple more hot topics that I'm gonna throw in there. But please hit that like button. Please hit the cash app. Please donate to the channel. Please, please, please. Shout out to Chicks 1000, aka the Chick 1K. Shout out to my girl TN Bowen. Shout out to Nay Said It. Shout out to Matt Out 757. Shout out to Third Eye Mafia. Shout out to Wizard of Great. Shout out to Flyboy Michael Foe. Shout out to Nephew For Real. Shout out to Audio Crack 22. Shout out to Deputy Eula. Shout out to Itty. Shout out to Kel 1K. Shout out to Silk Foster Jr. Shout out to It's Aaron's Way. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to SLK, Something Like Cloud TV, yo, Inglewood. Um, Shout out to YSL Steel, Free YSL Steel. Shout out to ADHD Woody. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. This shit been hilarious today. Shout out to Rap Legends TV. Um, who else? Who else? Who else? I appreciate all y'all, man. Shout out Lil Kel Truth Movement. Go subscribe to Lil Kel Truth Movement. Shout out to Sweet Baby Strawberries, man. Shout out to Slime Life Max, man. Hey, look, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll be right back in about an hour and 30 minutes. You see your boy working, man. Shoot your boy a couple dollars, man. Your boy working. We working hard, man. Chill.